Hello and welcome back everyone to our Let's Build It's the Perfect Spawn Village Part 2. This is where we try and build the perfect spawn village for our Feed the Beast Dwarven War. You can check the rules out in the description and also download them if you want to. Please give it a try and tell us what you think. So last time we built the general structure of the village, the walls and the center house for where the players can meet, the 4 teams. And we also built the portals, which are only allowed to be in the middle, in the central village. Also a farm and a house where you can get the power from for the whole village. And a shop where you can buy stuff. At the moment only stuff that we got from the farms. So today we're gonna build some more stuff that we need in the central village. So let's jump right into it. Okay, at first I wanted to go for the blacksmith. So this is a very important building, especially in the first stages of the war, because you know when you're in the mine and you mine things, they're very precious, and in this mod you need even more iron and gold and all the new ores like copper and tin. You need even more of them than you do in normal Minecraft. So wouldn't it be great if you could double them? Well, you can with the right equipment, which you can't build from the start because of the rules and because you can't have them that early because they're quite expensive. So the idea of the blacksmith is that you go there, pay a bit of entry fee, which we're going to do later in the shape of a Thorncraft door, where you can get a key for which you'd have to pay in for example, gold nuggets. Like 1 gold nugget would get you a key, and then you could enter the blacksmith and start using the pulverizer and the powered furnace, which are 2 things that can massively increase and speed up the process of getting resources. So first I built a little bit of a more scenery part of the blacksmith, which is where the iron and stuff would be preheated. This is obviously not functional, but just for looks. I went for wood. I replaced the wood with stone bricks because I thought there's going to be lava and that's going to catch fire if I'm not careful. Also, I plopped down an anvil. I think this could be useful if people want to combine enchantments or repair their weapons, because later on the weapons get more and more expensive. For example, when you look at diamond armor and gear, you don't want to lose that, obviously. So just for a gold nugget, for example, you could go in and repair your stuff in order to preserve it. This is where I go underneath the city and connect up the blacksmith with the powerhouse, because obviously the pulverizer and the powered furnace need power. And this is where I use redstone conduits, because they don't lose as much energy over distance as the normal Buildcraft power pipes do. And there you can see the 2 machines in the middle of the room, just plop down on top of the pipes. And yeah, then it was time to think of the roof. And as always, we stuck to the nether brick roof because it just fits the pattern. I wanted the blacksmith to look a little bit different from all the wooden buildings that we have around, because it's a building where there's loads of machinery and fire and stuff, so you don't want to have it out of wood. So brick seemed to be a nice solution. And there we have it. It doesn't have the Thorncraft door yet. That will be added later when we come to actually setting up the whole thing for the actual use. But so far it's just a pretty building and the machines and stuff are already in place. next it was time to think about the arena. Now, if you've read the rules, you may have found something about an arena and duels. So we need a place where this can be staged. The fights and the duels are mainly for when a special item gets lost, so that it doesn't just get respawned for the team who lost it, because that would be a bit stupid, because they lost it, so they have to be punished for it. So every king of every team gets to fight for the respawned item. And here I toyed around a bit with a shield design for the arena, so that it doesn't look just iron blocks flat. Used marble and nether bricks, and toyed around a bit until I was done with a design that I was happy with. Some fencing around it, and obviously an entrance that works with pistons, so that if the players are in once, they can't get out until there's only one player left. Fiddling around with the entrance lever for a bit there. And of course the golden chests. Now these are for the stuff that gets like the stuff on the players, so they put their items in there before they enter the arena, because you don't want to lose your items, you just want to fight the other person. It's not about the items on the player, it's about the respawned item or whatever you want to fight about. Right, the next thing I did, this was really hard to capture on camera, so I'm just showing you the finished product, is a tunnel system underneath the village. Basically, it's from each entrance into the town, so an entrance in the wall, there is a little there's some stairs downstairs just onto the stone level, and you can cross underneath the whole town without anyone spotting you. Now this is important for the last stages of the war, where there's people actually hiding and having to defend the city, and it just makes things a little bit more interesting, since there is a way to sneak by the obvious paths, and it gets a little bit harder to defend, really, the city. Also, I realized that if you would want to come from one entrance of the city to another, you'd have to walk around the city walls, because you can't go through the middle building. So that was another issue I wanted to address with these tunneling systems. So there we have it. It's another 2 pieces built into our town to make it the perfect spawn village. You may notice there's one big space left, and that's because I haven't decided really what to put there yet. Maybe a fort that you can defend easier, or maybe something else. Maybe you have some ideas. Otherwise, I'll just come up with something myself and show you next time. We will also be setting up the Thorncraft doors and stuff, so that it's really done. But until then, see you, and thanks for watching.